After a successful cleanup exercise in the banking sector, there are conflicting figures about the number of depositors whose funds were saved. The Vice President, Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, puts the figure or the number of depositors whose funds were saved at some 4.6 million, whilst the Finance Minister, Ken Oforiatta, puts the number at 5.3 today. Head of Banking Supervision at the Bank of Ghana, Mr. Jesse, has put in clarity on the number of depositors whose funds were saved during the cleanup exercise.
About 4.6 million. 4.6 million. What do you have to do? You see, the banking sector is made up of the banks, the savings and loans, the finance houses, the microfinance institutions, and the microcredit institutions. And all these tiers were affected. So you need to aggregate all the institutions whose licenses were revoked across the tiers. And if you put all these together, you get 4.6 million. Thereabout, yeah.
So why would you say we are having conflicting figures out there?
It's a matter of reconciliation. If I put together just the banks and the savings and loans, finance houses, yes, you get around 3.5 million. It's just a matter of reconciliation. We need to bring on board the affected microfinance institutions and the microcredit institutions. So it's just a matter of reconciliation, and you just get a 4.6 million.
If you have the breakdown of these institutions, can you give it out to us? With the savings and loan, the banks, finance institutions.
For the banks and the savings and loans, you have about 3.51 million. Then for the microfinance and the microcredit, you have about 1.12 million. Yeah. So that's, you put the two together, and it's just about 4.6. They're about million. Yeah.
So the Vice President got it right, you would say?
Yeah.
From where you sit, how would you gauge the level of confidence in the banking sector today? Would you say the cleanup has increased the level of confidence, or is dwindled the confidence level?
Certainly, the information available to us, the data, the numbers available to us, and the observation we have made point to the fact that confidence has really increased.
Okay.
Look at, take the balance sheet of the industry, or even take the balance sheet of the individual banks involved, and look at their paid-up capital. 400 million each bank, right? So you just aggregate this and also add their reserves to it. That should tell you that we have banks that are very solvent. As we speak, the latest numbers available to us indicate that the capital adequacy ratio of the industry, which is a measure of the solvency of the industry, stands around 19% as at end of August. 19%. The minimum required is 13%.
Oh, okay.
I get, so if
minimum requirement is 13%,
and we
and
have
now it stands at
19% for the industry.
Okay.
I get it. So that should tell you that the solvency position of the banks, of the industry, has improved significantly.
Okay.
I get it. And when you talk about liquidity, post recapitalization, liquidity is not a constraint for most banks. I get it. So, and if you look at the rate at which the deposit base of the industry has grown, that should tell you that people still have confidence in the industry. And profitability has also gone up.